Vamos a continuar. Uy, no es donde lo dejamos, ¿eh? Estoy en otro sitio. Hostias, espérate, ¿dónde me ha dejado esto? Ah, no, sí, sí, vale, sí, estoy justo donde lo dejamos. Es que como... Cuando...
I
Hostias, un
had a
dragón dendro.
feeling your kind might come calling.
Espera, espera, que esto para miniatura... Ah, está.
The ley lines are in disarray. Something has gone wrong with Irminsul, yes.
Para notas orientativas. Cojones. Ah, vale, te explican el lore, ¿no? Aquí de la gente esta. La reina dragón de las plantas, bla, bla, bla. Esta y Nájida son las únicas interesantes. No, a ver, cada personaje tiene su lore, pero... Hostias.
Even from a
Como tengo
great
que ponerme a
distance
leerlas todas.
away, I can sense that Sumeru is headed for destruction. You who took our home from us, prepare to
Bueno,
watch as your own world is plunged into oblivion.
This isn't a joke, Apep! Nahida's in grave danger!
Is she now? Then do explain. For what reason should I lend Booer my assistance?
eso te permitirá saldar tu
Apep,
deuda.
if you truly despise gods and humans so much, well, after the great humiliation of being helped by a god in the past, shouldn't you be jumping at this chance?
Now that is a compelling reason. When El Ahmar plotted against me and I was tortured by forbidden knowledge, it was Booer who saved me from agony. And though I regard with shame the pity of my enemies, to receive aid without repaying it would likewise tarnish a dragon's dignity. Oh, tiny Booer, puny humans.
Joder.
Just this once I shall deign to show you.
Whoa! It's happening again! We're gonna get such...
Jodas. Pero no enseñan, ¿eh? El diseño. Son unos cabrones. Bueno, es que de dragones en realidad ninguno, ¿no? Hola.
It is done. The heart of Oasis is supplying her with life force as we speak. It shall not be long before... But I should warn you. Booer's existence is closely intertwined with Irminsul. Unless the issue... Spare me your words of gratitude. You may also spare me your feigned concern.
Bueno, pues nada, pues que te peten, ¿sabes?
A dragon's sovereign's power is far greater than you can imagine. While I was indeed weakened when the heart of Oasis ran dry, providing Tiny Booer with a morsel of my life force shall have little consequence for me.
Oh, good to hear!
Claro, los champiñones. Uy, qué susto me ha dado el bicho, tío.
Ever held in high favor, I see.
Oh, well, you know.
La mitad de estos me los
The
he cargado.
compliment was sincere. Simply accept it.
Joder, esta tía es una maldita criticona. Es una tsundere que te cagas. Ok, ¿sobre algo de nosotros desconocemos?
I did once.
Vale.
That tree was not planted by the heavenly principles. Irminsul existed before they ever arrived in Teyvat.
What?
There was a time when it belonged to Teyvat, to dragonkind. Its appearance and function then differed greatly from today. The ley lines flowed with an abundance of a familiar, primitive form of elemental energy. The heavenly principles usurped and refashioned Irminsul, made it serve humanity, and used it to anchor the fate of the world. Heavenly principles, god of gods. It makes me sick. The enmity between your kind and mine can never be bridged. As things stand today, holding a grudge against you would serve no purpose. But there will come a day when we reclaim this world for ourselves. I can already sense that far away from here, the Hydro Dragon has wrested his authority from the hands of the usurpers. But we have yet to meet. I know that we are both preparing for our revenge day and night.
No, me da a mí que New Billet no tiene ganas, eh. Me da a mí que New Billet está a sus cosas. Déjale en
I
paz.
hear a great disturbance out there. Sandstorms come. The Jinn.
Los genios.
Another calamity approaches. You both seem restless. Let us part ways here. Booer is safe with me. Once she has recovered,
Oh, thanks again.
I told you already I have no need of your feigned
Bueno, pues que te meten, tío, qué pesada. Yo me quedé aquí de chill, eh. Me quedo aquí, que le den por culo al resto del mundo y a mi casa luego.
Mahita, you're awake.
Cease your interrogation. Yes, she awoke for a brief moment. Take it. We shall talk more at another time.
Vale. Este estado se encuentra en... Recuérdalo bien y no se lo cuentes a nadie. Un misterioso mensaje apareció en mi mente. Ok.
Where the heck are we? Could you just dump us in the middle of nowhere? Wait,
Vale.
no. Paimon remembers
Aquí es donde
now.
estaba el
The Temple of
Fatui, ¿no?
Silence is over that way. Come on, let's go find the others.
There's no need for everyone to stay here. I'll protect the sages. The rest of you, return to Aru village.
Yes, Mahamatra Sino.
Sino, what's going on?
You're back. How's the Dendro Archon?
What a relief.
It's the Jinn.
Oh.
Countless Jinn have stirred up violent sandstorms across the desert.
A ver. Los genios son unos familiares. Los dioses de las flores creo que se... Al rey de Esquera, ¿vale? Vale, ok.
Tainari and Kale have
Igual me he
returned to Aru
encontrado ya
village to
con
help.
ellos, y no me acuerdo.
The Jinn are being highly aggressive.
It's just one thing after another. Where did all of them come from anyway? In all my trips to the desert, I've never seen any.
As I see it, the only possible candidate is Gurabad.
¿Quién era Gorabat? Ah, vale, yo he estado aquí, vale, no, nada.
Gurabad?
Baladuri could explain in more detail if he were here. All I know is a rumor I've heard about from previous trips to the desert. Supposedly, a great number of dormant Jinn lie sealed.
Gurabad is, for me, a fated land. I must therefore return back to this city, where my destiny awaits me still. My master, I am sorry that I couldn't stay by your side for long.
Lilipar. Yeah. We once said goodbye to a friend there. Well, maybe not a friend exactly, but if we can find a way to wake her up, maybe she can help solve the situation in Gurabad.
Well, be careful. You may find there's more than just the Jinn to worry about.
You mean, there are other dangers and...
It's a sensible assumption to make. The moment we arrived in Caravan Rebod, the Irminsul anomaly started spreading in that direction. Now we've moved to the desert, and suddenly we're plagued by Jinn and sandstorms. To call it a coincidence would be a stretch.
Don't worry. We've gotten a lot stronger since our last stint in Sumeru.
Vale.
It appears the monsters native to the desert have been stirred by the Jinn's activity.
Opa. Ah, ¿me dejan al cine? El cine, tío, que tiene un diseño guapísimo y es un
You should get going.
personaje
We'll take care of things here.
muy malo, no es nada recomendable, menos a día de hoy. En
You
su
too.
día, si en
Don't
su
do
día era
anything too
mala elección,
risky. You got it?
a ver, no mala, era una elección regulera, hoy en día sí que es una mala elección. Si tienes en un lado, me lo invento, a Maresa y en el otro al Cino, tírale a Maresa 100%, es mejor. Es mucho mejor Electro Maresa. Esto es para ajustar al equipo. En principio, yo voy a ir con este.
The Jinn are swarming out of Gulabad! Looks like our haven was right! Let's get inside and see what's going on!
Están muertos, joder. Voy a curar ya que estoy. Vale. Madre mía,
They just keep coming! How many of these things are there? We'll never take them all out! Let's just head further inside for now!
¿Son infinitos? Creo que sí,
Target spotted! All units at the ready.
The Patchouli! They must be using this place as a stronghold! Are they the ones behind all this?
Pegando.
Needs Papa! Get! A little amuse boost! Ha. Power! Ha. Ja. Ja, ja. Ha.
Igual no me los tengo que pegar, porque creo que son infinitos.
Fighting Jin with one hand and Patchouli with the other? This is pure chaos!
¿Vienen? Nada. Sí, sí, son infinitos. Ahí os quedáis.
Do you see that strange machine? Paimon has a sneaking suspicion that that's the thing wrecking Gurabad and setting all those dangerous Jinn free!
The target has reached the core zone. Requesting backup. Repeat, requesting backup.
¿Y esto qué hace?
Backup en route! Stop her at all costs!
No lo sé. ¿Qué diferencia con el juego de los waves, Aquí es que me los cargo, vamos.
Nice one, Traveler!
Ni me golpean. Pero en el Wuthering, tío, hostias. Lo que tengo que hacer para matar
Get to work! Off to the freezer! Ha.
no tengo que golpear. Vale.
This hundred Jinn's gone kaput! Now we can finally...
It seems my subordinates failed to stop you in your tracks.
Es que pensaba que era el
Apologies,
capitano.
sir.
There is no need to apologize. You did well to hold your ground against such a powerful adversary for as long as you did. I must commend.
So, you're in charge here, huh? First the problems with Ermin's...
I'm afraid I cannot answer that.
Ah, ya sé quién es. Es el de las gafas.
I assume you
Por
are
lo que lleva
naive enough to
colgando.
expect answers from an enemy.
Oh, this guy is so snooty! However you want to spin it, you're clearly involved in this somehow. So you can either start talking, or we'll have to make you talk.
Bueno,
Let's
se
get
pone
him!
intensa Paimon.
Traveler?
Vale, pero entonces ¿dónde está?
You're remarkably calm. Some would act more rashly upon finding the ringleader all alone.
Did you show yourself just to say that?
Is this you trying to take back control of the conversation? I am here merely to indulge my own curiosity. Your names are well known among the Fatui. Natural.
Hey! Don't treat us like we're some kind of exotic animals in a zoo!
Oh, I wouldn't dream of it. I'm quite aware that you are both heroes of great renown. You have resolved crises in many nations and won countless. I've been following your adventures with great admiration. My only regret is that the trajectory of your journey conflicts with our goal.
What do you mean, admiration?
I don't see why. We may happen to occupy opposing sides, but there is no cause for deep-seated enmity between us.
Well, now that you're observing us up close, what do you...
I've observed as keenly as I can. Yet, while I endeavor to understand, your violence is not my area of expertise either. So, you see, I would much rather converse with you like this than determine a victor with the edge of a... Besides, I've heard that even 3 moons in the sky fail to eclipse your brilliance.
Opa.
I know better than to bite off more than I can...
3 moons?
So, you have a connection with the Harbinger, the Doctor.
Well deduced. Our commander, Dottore, died in Krai, but there are things that do not end with his departure. Look at me.
What are you after? Revenge for Dottore?
I've said quite enough, I believe. There's no point in continuing this conversation, except to say,
Ugh.
I'll take that as a yes. Then I'm sure you'll have heard the story of this place. The mother of the Jinn, Lilupar. It was right here that Lilupar once helped the wise to ascend to the throne. But from that, these degenerate rulers lost control over their nation, and with it, the right to occupy that.
What are you trying to say?
I once admired you for your adventures. That is the earnest truth. But it appears to me that your journey serves ultimately to uphold. Are these rules truly just? Does the heavenly principles rule with wisdom or folly? And how can we be sure that the 7 who wield authority over the world will not...
Do you seriously think you're gonna convince us of anything?
Convince you? I'm sure my commander already tried that. Why would... If a few words from a stranger were enough to make someone completely change their stance, it would only... I am merely stating my position, so that we might understand each other. As for what game I'm playing here, I'm simply buying some time. It was a wise decision not to attack me immediately, since you did not fall for my ambush.
Leave this to us, sir.
Very well. I trust you to do what is necessary. Stall her while... Sumeru City, Irminsul.
Hey! Stop right there! Don't you dare leave with
All units, stop them! Protect the commander!
Well,
Did you hear that? He mentioned Sumeru City and Irminsul! He definitely knows something! We can't let him get away! Get rid of these pesky soldiers, quick!
Rear guard to the front! Don't let them through!
Get that thing in position!
Hold on! Just a little longer!
We finally beat them! That
facilito.
mysterious guy can't have gotten far!
Aquí dentro.
Let's catch up with him!
¿Nunca he llegado a entrar? Yo diría que sí, ¿eh? ¿Para algún cofre? Vale. Uy. Ah, ahora poder usar esto. No, esto no sé para qué es.
Found him! Over!
You're very persistent.
Pero este no tenía poderes, no,
Hey,
este era
you!
un
Stop
banquero.
running and explain
O
yourself!
manejaba la
Will you train
pasta. No tenía poderes que yo sepa. No, no otro de hada.
What's this?
Relax. A small trap like this won't be enough to hold you. The sandstorms from Gurabad will die down soon enough, but this small window of time was all we needed to launch the next... Don't be discouraged. I knew that someone would come here eventually, so I planned ahead. Where to chat with you, which door to exit from, even which mechanism to... You, meanwhile, know nothing of who I am. So far, you've only heard my voice, and for all... But not to worry. This is only our first meeting.
Just answer me one last question. Why do you continue to follow Dottore?
Follow isn't quite the right word. Let's just say even those you see as villains have their friends, even if they aren't the most sincere of friendships. When any set of rules is established, there will be those who benefit and those who lose out. People will do anything to justify what they have gained. Neither he nor I are tolerated by the rules of this world. We were both searching for a new order. Our ideas of the final form that should take may have differed, but goodbye, Traveler and Paimon. I wish you a timely escape, albeit not too soon. I will need a little more time to...
Hey! Come back! Wait, this dark wall. We've seen these on our adventures before. It swallows people up! I'm sorry.
Esto creo que salía en lo de las aranaras, puede ser.
He may have fooled us this time, but we'll get it back.
Vale. Ah, vale, ahora manejo estos, ok.
Sino and his team are guarding the north. We'll take...
There's so many Jin. Don't fret. I am well prepared for this situation.
Huh. So you have a solution?
Perhaps you're unaware that I have a trusty genie partner of my own, Plumpy. If I... Off you go, Plumpy. Come on, what's the holdup?
Vale, sí.
5,000 mora. 20,000 mora. 100,000 mora. Final offer.
¿Qué hijo de puta?
So she's a hired partner.
¿Qué cojones?
Hired partners are reliable too. Plumpy here is a highly skilled negotiator. You'll see. Just a few words from her and...
Ah, muy bien.
Plumpy! Don't you Jin have any respect for the rules? This was supposed to be a negotiation. You wanna play rough? Two can play at that game.
La han hecho mierda.
Looks like it's up to us now. Be careful, Kale.
Yes, Master.
Vale, hostia, se
Never mind. Plumpy, it's time for revenge.
You know, this reminds me of when you first arrived in Avidia Forest. You were trying to help a child retrieve a lost toy when you stumbled upon Spino Crocodile territory by mistake.
Yeah, I remember. Our first time fighting side by side.
Fighting side by side? I seem to recall swooping in to rescue you with a team of forest rangers.
Please stop.
Quiero hacerle la reacción, pero no puedo. Ahora. Madre mía. Oh, pues.
Can't see?
There's too many of them. I can't believe I used 12 rare items in one battle. Ugh. I shudder to think how this is going to affect this month's accounts.
Tainari, how's the situation on your end?
We held the line,
Mal.
though it was a close call. But it looks like they're preparing for another attack. Has something happened?
They've breached our defenses in the south. The Jin are pouring in.
We're hemmed in. This is getting precarious. Our margin for error...
That's why we wanted to confirm your status. We need to consider our next move carefully.
Bad news! Another line of defense has been breached.
Kale, go with them and assess the situation. Dory and I will hold the line here.
But Master! Even with 3 of us, we barely managed to.
This is not a discussion, Kale. Don't worry about us. She clearly still has plenty of tricks left up.
Wait, you can't pin all your hopes on me? Oh, great. I've almost run out of the things I brought with me, and the rest is back at the caravan. Master!
Need any help?
Huh?
Ah, Nicole.
What is it, Kale?
If things continue like this,
Hombre,
it won't be
inventar.
long before Aru village is...
I don't care. Whoever you are.
The only one who can help is you. I am merely...
No
I
sé
am
quién
a
es.
spirit created at the beginning.
Ah.
I-
Joder.
What do you
Vale,
mean?
vale.
It doesn't matter. You don't need to understand it.
Watch out! Jin incoming!
I am a spirit created at the beginning.
Here goes nothing. I am a spirit created at the beginning.
I am a flickering illusion.
I am a flickering illusion.
Esa es una bruja de la que la re, ¿no?
What's wrong, Plumpy?
That's... But...
Do you know what Kale is reciting?
I am the shimmering light that flows from the eye.
I am the shimmering light that flows from the eyes of the Creator.
It's a song composed by the goddess of flowers. But very few records of it remain, even in historical texts. All we have is a few fragments. Is Kale an avid historian?
Not to my knowledge.
The Jin have actually quieted down. Although... No, it's more...
Clearly, the songs left by the goddess of flowers have a soothing effect on them. At the very
Ah, la
least,
diosa
they're
de las
much calmer
flores.
now.
Vale, 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 vale.
Really? Let me try. I am a spirit created at the beginning.
Te haces campeón.
Don't stay away! I'll stop! I'll stop!
It seems like the song only works when Kale recites it. But why?
Kale.
Any luck?
No, 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 no me ves que no. A ver, y si intentas golpear la piedra, tío, es que estás golpeando el campo de fuerza, igual puedes reventar la piedra de al lado, ¿sabes?
When I heard that loud rumbling in the distance, I thought the shifting sands had bust open the gates to some ancient...
¡Hala!
Wait, that sounds
Esta
like...
es... ¿Cómo se llamaba? ¡Hala! Sí, sí, que tenía los ojos
It's been a
tapados.
long
Esa.
while. Did you miss me?
Esa.
Let's save the catching up for later.
Del robot no
First,
me
I
acuerdo.
gotta get you... This should be the right mechanism. Ben, can you handle it? There we go.
Miniatura, espera. Miniatura.
Come on, let...
¡Hola, hola, hola! ¿Sigue? Uy, que sí, que sí, que sí. Ay. Creo que lo he cagado. Uy. No llego, ¿no? ¡Ey! Ahí ha hecho algo raro, ¿eh? Cuando se ha tragado la luz. Ay, que no lo han programado como... como tiene que hacerlo, ¿eh? Han hecho que se popee y ya está.
Those Fatui sure made themselves scarce. It's like they were never here.
The Fatui? They came to the desert again?
Yep. No idea what they're planning this time. They were being very coy about it.
How have you been, Jet?
Well, since we last met, I've started my own band of mercs. We've actually made quite a name for ourselves. Oh, yeah. On a slightly different note, I have some good news. I finally took care of Masaira. Not much to write home about. It was just another day. Found his hideout. Dragged him out of his cozy little bed.
Oh.
He tried to talk me into seeing his point of view, as usual. But I'm way past that by now. There was nothing he could say to save his life.
Qué bonito.
What about you guys? Bet you'd forgotten all about me and Ben Ben, huh?
Of course not! We're super duper best friends!
Wow. Sounds like I should make time to visit some other nations too. Anyway, whoop.
Oh, right. I almost forgot. We're here to look for Lilu.
That bottle? Seriously?
Yeah! We need her power to calm the Jinn and stop the sandstorms. Here's hoping we actually manage to find her, after all the trouble we've been through.
Coño, ¿qué? Vale. De esto me acuerdo. ¿O no? No sé dónde estoy. ¿Cómo? ¿Pero esto se podía hacer?
Let's see. She should be around here. Aha!
Ah,
Found
pues
her!
estoy.
What a long dream that was. It's been a while, my master. Oh, and you're here too, little wildcat. The four of us back together again. Imagine that. In truth, it was at first. I was none too pleased when those miscreants barged in. After we last parted ways, I merged with the land beneath Gurabad to suppress the dark calamities stirring in the depths. It rekindled the flame of vengeance within the Jinn, depriving Gurabad of any hope of peace. I fought against it for a long, long time. Until one day, I sensed a change in a foreign land to the west. Suddenly, the pitch-black abyss fell silent. Once satisfied that that dark power could no longer bewitch the Jinn, I too fell into a deep slumber, from which I have only now awoken. Why have you returned to Gurabad, my master? And why is my sand-swept homeland in disarray once more?
Well, basically, Sumeru's in danger and a lot of our friends are affected. Some bad guys messed around with Irminsul and now they've released the Jinn in here. We managed to chase off the culprits, but we have no idea how to seal this place back up and stop the sandstorms.
Child's play. I shall quell the Jinn and scatter the storms.
Thank you, Lilupar.
No need to thank me, my master. I have granted many wishes in my time, and this was the most trivial of them all.
Ah, sí, pues dale, dale. Hombre, si ya me regalas 8 millones de protogemas, ¡fua! Te cagas en las bragas. Y ahora que se disipa la tormenta, ¿no entiendo?
The sandstorm's gone. The sun shines bright. When I said that we'd meet again under a lovelier sun, this was exactly how I imagined it.
Yay! Although, honestly, Paimon would love to hang out with you more, even if the weather sucked. Well, there shouldn't be any more Jinn breaking out, right? Are we okay to head back?
Sounds good. You can introduce us to your other friends.
Another adventure begins.
The storms have stopped! We should be able to get to the Temple of Silence without any problems now.
Vale.
Time to regroup.
Joder. Se ha popeado. Curioso. Se viene otro extenso diálogo de todos los personajes.
So, this is the Temple of Silence. I've heard the Nagarjanites mention it in passing, but I
thought the temple moved to the rainforest ages ago. When did they scamper back into the desert?
I don't know. This plan sounds a little too risky for my life.
Even in King Deshret's day, this was experimental technology. We have...
Well, unless you know of another viable alternative for the Akasha terminal...
The plan is sound, and the risks are manageable. However, if we are to proceed, the scale of this project is enormous. Even with Krai, Farozan, and every other...
You're back. Everything all right? And who are they?
Friends of yours?
Pretty much everyone in the Temple of Silence is. This guy's Kave, and the one next to him is...
Hello, I'm Jet, and this is Lilupar.
Oh, a famous name from the history book.
Pleased to meet you. A friend of a friend is a friend of mine, as...
Who's they?
Huh? Do people not say that?
Not in the desert. Friends you can trust, but friends of friends? Gotta keep an eye on them. Still, I do trust the Traveler's judgment. I'm sure you're good people.
The sandstorms have calmed down. I take it the Gurabad problem is resolved? What did you find?
And after getting all smarmy with us, he trapped us there. Luckily, Jet used the mechanism outside to...
Wow. Thanks for being there to help them.
So... This mystery man openly admitted that he was merely a Harbinger's subordinate.
No, ese de las gafas.
Is there something weird about that?
I assume you aren't naive enough to expect answers from an enemy. Well deduced. Our command...
Are you wondering about his true identity? Or do you think there's a big conspiracy?
I wouldn't go as far as to call it a conspiracy. Just the simple fact that having someone to shift the blame on the most important thing for now is to solve the immediate problem. Perhaps that man knew you wouldn't have the resources to investigate his background and so didn't...
This is all getting a little cryptic for me. I'll let you guys talk while I take a walk with Lilupar.
Ah, bueno, pues hasta luego. Opa, estos no se conocen, ¿no?
Jet?
Ah, no, sí.
Aren't you with the Blazing Beasts? What a coincidence. Didn't expect to run into you here.
We're mercs. You can run into us anywhere. Who's this with you?
So, did you find the solution you were looking for in the Temple of Silence?
You bet we did. This place is incredible. So far, we've discussed a plan and verified its feasibility.
Lo dejo por aquí para que lo leáis.
The only option is to modify the Akasha using certain...
According to certain sources in the Temple of Silence, there is a mausoleum known as Aru. Little is known about this device in academic circles. If these sources prove correct, the energy contained within Aru may be sufficient. However, this raises difficult questions regarding technological integration.
Yeah, but I'm sure they'll reach a compromise once they've argued. The people of the rainforest are always cautious when it comes to desert technology.
Wait, Paimon has a question. Is this the same Aru we've heard of before? It's sealed off, right? Some sort of prison where the Goat King, Ibis King, and...
Well remembered. Yes, that's exactly right. According to our records, Aru was the most brilliant creation King Deshret ever conceived of. Built by divine and mortal artisans, working together. That being said, what Aru actually does and why it was built, Those are deep secrets. Until recently, I wouldn't have been optimistic that the place even exists. The only reason I'm inclined to believe it now is because we heard it from the Ibis King.
Paimon totally gets that. When Paimon first heard about it, she thought it sounded pretty unbelievable too. Do you guys still remember that? The Ibis King told us they were trapped in Aru, and that they had to answer 3 questions to get out.
I think I remember. What causes our rise and fall? What obliterates love and hate? And...
Yeah. If only Nefer were here. She's dealt with the Ibis King before, so she might know more.
Not Krai. Funny.
Huh?
Yeah. Had another lady with her too. Both said they knew you. They contacted the sages.
Really? They came here to help out?
Yes, really. It was just before you got back. One of them said she's made Not Cry her home. If she's the person you were talking about...
Looks like betting on Aru was the right choice.
See? They're right over there.
Ah, no. Vale. Nicole y Nefer. He hecho ya primero Paimon. ¿Por qué me ponen a Nefer, tío, si la conozco? Bueno, los conozco a todos, lo que pasa es que algunos no me acuerdo.
We're here to help.
¿Ha hablado? Se supone que no puede hablar. Puede hablar con la mente.
It's a good
Se
thing we left early.
referiría a Nefer.
We almost got locked out.
Locked out? What do you mean?
Oh, you haven't heard? An invisible barrier has appeared around Sumeru's borders. No one can leave and no one can enter. Sumeru has become a lonely island.
Are the Fatui behind this too?
Actually, no. This has nothing to do with them. Irminsul is the source of Tevat's ley lines, after all, and Sumeru is the nation closest. I imagine this function was put in place to seal the entire region off in the event of serious...
But doesn't that mean that the people here won't be able to escape to other nations if the anomaly keeps...
Currently, that does appear to be the case, which is precisely why I am here. This is a critical moment for the world.
Paimon's surprised you managed to convince her to come back to Sumeru.
Indeed. Even for someone of my wisdom and eloquence, this tested my...
And why should it concern me that Sumeru's in trouble? Surely you don't think I still have feelings for that?
Judging by your tone, I suppose you don't.
Sounds like you don't know much about my past. And here I thought you knew everything.
All I know is that the Ibis King is the source of your power. He was quite a prominent moon envoy once. As for your past, I have ways to learn the full story if I wish to. But everyone has secrets they'd rather keep to themselves.
I'm glad you see it that way, Miss Nicole. I've chosen to call Nodcry home, which is why I did my part in its hour of need. That doesn't mean world savings become a habit with me.
I understand. Human emotions do not appear and disappear without cause. There is always a reason to be found behind both salvation and still. If time has taught me anything, it's that human emotions are often complex and in conflict. But that's where we angels come in. Our duty so I wish to hear about your past, because I do not believe you are motivated by hatred alone. And if we still arrive at different conclusions in...
I refuse.
No quiero.
Wait, what? But I set the atmosphere and everything. Isn't this supposed to be the moment when we finally open up to one another?
No.
Is it? Maybe I'm not so good at reading the atmosphere. You're right, Nicole. There's more to me than just hatred, but I don't think that your guidance can change my mind. The all-consuming sands, the bloodshed...
Do you wish to shake them off?
No. I hope to remember them forever. Those emotions and memories shaped me into the person I am.
In that case, would you...
Sure. It's not every day you get to hear an angel's opinion.
A long, long time ago, when the angels still walked freely upon the earth, monotonous work, lukewarm relationships,
Things weren't nearly as interesting as they are now. Human emotions are often attached to a person, a place, or an object. If Sumeru were destroyed, both rainforest and desert would be no more. With the object of your hatred wiped from existence, both love and hate are intense emotions.
Most sophisticated, Miss Nicole. But anyone focused on the future could only ever applaud the destruction of the things they hate. Still, I'm a special case. Someone once told me that human memory is more selective than a Mora-hungry merchant choosing between... As much as I dislike Sumeru, this is no way for it to perish.
How much will you
Curioso.
need? You're...
What do you think?
I'll be upfront with you. I don't have much more on me. If that's what you need, I could borrow some from Alice. Or perhaps I could pay in sculptures.
Just cover my travel expenses.
Huh? Is that all?
That's all. Given all the people I owe favors to, I can just about justify a trip to Sumeru. Yehoda!
Here, boss!
Mírala.
What do you need?
I'm going back to Sumeru for a while. While I'm away, you'll be in charge.
Me? I'm in charge?
Hace la gracia este personaje.
Don't worry, boss. You can count.
And that was how the ingenious Angel Nicole brought you the perfect person for the job in your hour of need. Hip hip hooray!
That was far more detailed than necessary.
Sí,
Not
sí, sí,
lacking
la
in
verdad es que sí.
embellishment either. I never thought I'd return. Especially not the desert. But life doesn't always go as planned, I suppose. What's Candace up to? I don't think I've seen her yet.
She is still taking care of things in our village. Should be joining us before too long.
Ah, también vendrá. Pues nada.
Oh, and sorry. Hope we're not interrupting anything.
We're planning to go to the mausoleum of King Deshret to look...
According to records in the Temple of Silence, the mausoleum houses something called Aru's Shoot, which can...
We still have some time before we leave, so there's no rush.
By the way, who are these two new faces?
Just call me Nefer. I'm based in Krai. Did I hear?
Correct.
Well, I happen to have a connection with one of the 3 retainers imprisoned inside, the Ibis King.
That sounds perfect.
Miss Nefer, are you from the desert by any...
Why do you ask?
I don't know. There's a familiar air about you. Plus, you mentioned Candace. Sorry, I don't mean to pry. It was just a random thought. I'm Dia, an Eremite mercenary.
I'm on good terms with Dory, and she's mentioned you all before. It's nice to finally put faces to the names. However, my associate here is probably less well acquainted with you.
Actually, I'm a little better acquainted than you might.
Huh. Are my eyes playing tricks on me?
Ventriloquist. What is it, Kale?
It's you.
Ah, vale,
You're
pues sí
the
que
voice
era,
who's
coño.
been speaking in my head. You encouraged me to report my dreams to the Dendro Archon.
Vale,
I
vale,
have
vale.
many titles, but let's go with the most pertinent one. I am Nicole Rain, an angel who has lived since ancient times.
An angel? Sounds like a big deal, but...
Oh,
Ahora se pone tímida.
We're a rather long-living race of beings. Not God.
Yep. And she's also an amazing...
You could say she's a real creative type.
Well...
Oh, please don't call me ma'am. I find it so awkward when people get too... Just relax and be yourselves.
Miss Nicole? If it's...
Yes, you may. I can see your heart is filled with confusion. I also know which questions you want to ask me. Why did you dream of... I can guide you to the truth. But it involves a personal secret of yours.
Vale, pues lo voy a ir dejando por aquí, porque se me habrá puesto el checkpoint. Entiendo que por aquí. Supongo. Cuánto texto, cuantísimo texto. Ah, no me cuenta. Bueno, Puedo salir, ¿no? Último guardado hace 1 minuto. Vale, vale. Bueno, pues poco más que decir. El próximo día continuaremos. No sé exactamente... Bueno, quiero salir, espera, no. Vamos a salir. Creo que me dejarán Sumeru. Vale, sí. Me deja aquí. ¿Lo puedo reclamar esto? Mira. Ay, ayer no lo hice. Mierda. Pues no puedo reclamar el punto este. Es que me da un palo ya, tío. Vamos, mira, pues a Sumeru mismamente. La ciudad de Sumeru. Tengo la misión de Columbina ahí también. Creo que es la última ya, ahora que lo pienso. Y ya me darán el planeador.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Thank you for complete.
Vale. A ver. 2 días. Claro, el próximo miércoles creo que ya meten a Sandrone, ¿eh? Pues ahí tengo las protogemas preparadas. Tengo 8 esferas. Y tengo 75. Vale. O sea, me quedaré con unos 83 deseos más o menos. Y de hecho creo que podré canjear esto también. O sea que llegaré casi a los 90 deseos. O sea que a Pity llego. Ahora, que lo consiga es otra cosa, porque lo último que tiré fue a Nicole. Nicole, que la tengo al 90 ya. Tengo esta arma. Que de hecho tendría que mejorarla más. Pero tengo que farmear esto. Y tengo que ponerle artefactos, que de momento tengo esto, que bueno, no es lo ideal, la verdad. Y la pluma, que la pluma no está mal. Pero podría ser mejor, la verdad. Bueno, en cualquier caso. ¿Y esto? Claro, es que aquí lo suyo es buscar ataque porcentual. Porque Nicole es full de ataque. De hecho, los talentos también tendré que mejorarlos un poco, ¿eh? Pero bueno. Todo esto ya lo iremos viendo. Y haré un vídeo si puedo tirando a Sandrone. Así que el próximo día volvemos. Chao, chao.